To the underemployed and unemployed, we will begin to fight for you what is rightfully ours from the county in terms of employing the people of our town. For far too long, the situation here in Irvington has been one of stagnation. But with the Shabazz campaign, we believe that our greatest resource is the people and their minds and their labor. But the next steps must be taken. Dreams will be developed into realities. We will begin to transform our hopes into tangible things. Direct all our energy toward transforming our lives and our community. A large part of this will start with our young people. We need no more thugs, but rather more scientists. We must engage the youth with a plethora of educational programs infused with a heavy dose of culture. I developed a program when I worked at the Covenant House that can and should be implemented here in Irvington. It was a wellness program that attempted to address the counterproductive behaviors of some of our youth and enhance the positive attributes of others with a three-pronged strategy. The three were the physical wellness and nutrition, where we focus on eating the proper foods and the importance of regular exercise. Cultural wellness. We took young people all over the tri-state area exploring the many cultural gems that are just beneath the surface here in this area. We went to venues such as the Manor Theater in Harlem, the National Black Theater, the Brooklyn Academy of Music, and last but not least, civic and social engagement to introduce them to the process of involving themselves with positive and progressive social, fraternal, activist, and religious organizations. In just 1 year, we took our young people to over 40 trips. A program like this is long overdue, but without proper vision, something like this will never happen. Without the community's participation, it will remain a dream, but together we can bring it into fruition overnight. We also understand the importance of putting our residents back to work in an attempt to help stabilize families. Our first priority is not to bring Target or Walmart or other big box businesses who have shaky relationships with their workers, but rather help local small businesses grow. With the ever-growing and diverse population here in Irvington, it will behoove us to ensure that diversity takes center stage in the next phase of our development economically, socially, and culturally. With one of the nation's largest seaports less than 5 miles away, along with 3 major highways, Irvington has broadened its targeted demographics in terms of business. All of this can be done if we focus. All can be won if we notice our potential and identify our enemies. We're on the brink of pushing through, but we must rid ourselves of the divisive and corrosive desire for individual gain, while the masses suffer. In reach of our grasp are immense resources, both material and human, that can only be motivated by freedom and a knowledge and understanding of the power of the whole. Some ask me why. Why put yourself through all of this for a job? Why wake up at 4 a.m. to lit drop? Why walk in the heat, rain, the snow? Why knock on doors in the freezing cold? And we respond because the people are worth it. The future of our children demand the attention. It's but a small price to pay. We have talked to thousands of people, knocked on hundreds of doors, and the story is always the same. Though they have every reason to give up, they still have hope. Though some of their lives seem shattered to a million pieces, they are fighting to put it back together. Even though they may be unemployed, defeat is not present in their eyes. They believe that it will get better. They believe in the future of their children and in themselves. And they believe in the collective force of us. Ain't no quit in us. This is the history of our people. And people everywhere know that good is better than evil. They believe in the words of that old blues song, the sun is going to shine at my back door one day. The time is here for the marriage of our minds that is founded in trust and integrity and fueled by a desire of progress and prosperity. In this phase, we will define what progress will be, what unity will look like. We will exhibit the necessity of autonomy and democracy. Individuality is not our strength, but rather the collective. The multiplicity of progressive thoughts, culture, and ideas can tip the scales of society in the direction of justice. And also because this all belongs to us. The streets belong to us. The parks belong to us. The schools of our children are our responsibility. It belongs to all of us. The brothers from El Salvador and the brothers from Puerto Rico, the Nigerians and the Afro-Americans. Unity is our key to survival. And I'm going to talk one more thing and I'm going to get out of here. Me and my campaign manager, a few nights ago, we were in the building and I knocked on his brother's door. His name was Walter Breen. And he was 82 years old. And after he cussed me out for knocking on his door late, he invited me